All right, well, quality wise, I have to play it safe. I have to go Cardi, whole lot of red, bro. Um, I know Vance. I know that was gonna come
That's
around, brother.
nothing more than pettiness. That's all that
Exactly.
is.
I know that was gonna come
I want
around.
everybody listening to know that this man is a sick, evil, twisted individual.
This is not pettiness, but I have to just
go
acknowledge
to
the fact
hell,
that
bro.
you're talking about influence. You know what Cardi is
How did
prepared
he influence
to do.
you, bro?
The
Chance
influence
the
in the
least
You
influence.
wear
nigga
white
like
tees
Cardi.
every day. Like, there's no opium in your drip. Like, come on, bruh.
I'm talking about the music wise. Like, it's no denying he's been the guy. He's really been I would say, like, after Travis Scott, he's been the guy. Like, after we seen that whole Astro World buzz sort of dwindle down, Cardi's been that guy. I think he showed it last year, bro. He had one of the most impactful years in music. You know, for a
You're
guy
not
who
drafting
didn't
the
drop an
artist.
album.
You're drafting the album.
Yeah,
So
I'm saying
it's
whole
like
lot of red.
Yeah,
The
facts.
fact that he been living as hyped as it was, you know, I thought people ultimately was
To
satisfied.
be fair, that is the only album we've gotten in that time. So,
You know what I'm saying? And that was in 2020, right?
2020,
So
yeah.
he's been living off
2020.
this for
Christmas
5
time.
years, and the fact that people still really anticipating what he's gonna do next, I think for particularly a hip hop artist, that's very impressive. I don't even know how many tours he's done. I'm sure he's done some shows in that time period, but he hasn't toured again after that initial whole lot of red run. Anyway, not to draw this out, Cardi, whole lot of red. I had the number 1 overall pick. I'm gonna see where these guys' heads is at.
We get it, bruh.
But yeah, that's where I'm at.
I'm sick.
Okay, I'm going. I thought this was kind of a no-brainer lob for me. Of just like, well, never mind. Chance is low-key a slick hater of this artist, so I get it. But I'm going SZA SOS. It was
Hell
hyped
no.
up.
I was not picking that, so yeah, you good.
It was hyped up. I remember calling it the Wimby album. It lived up to those expectations for me. The deluxe hit again. It cemented SZA from star to mega star. I think she's one of the 10 biggest artists in the world now. SOS. We got Snooze that we play at weddings to come. Easy first pick for me. SZA SOS.
Well, chat, I'm
You're
in a
cooked,
bit of
right?
I'm in a bit of a doozy. I just feel like I have a few picks, but you niggas be snobs sometimes, bro. And I feel like y'all are gonna big brain me with the pick and be like, "Oh, bro, this is real music, bro. It's not required to think. You're not required to think for this one."
Now, who's your pick, brother?
I mean, at the end of the day, the people will be choosing in the socials.
All right, so it sounds like Taj went with the best R&B. Chance went with like pretty much the best rap. I'm inclined to go with the best alternative. I'm sorry, yeah, we're throwing alternative in the mix in 2025, so I think I'm going to take McGee, 2-star and a Dream Police. 2-star and a Dream Police.
That's an insane first pick, but I'm glad you got that off, buddy.
He has another one.
That's like
it's my
trading up
second
for
pick.
Mr. Trubisky. Nah, that's not that bad.
Y'all
But
took my
it's
first.
like nobody
y'all
was.
took
I
my.
promise you,
Y'all took my first
we
two
was
picks.
not clawing for him, man.
That's okay. I have a second pick, right?
McGee was on my board. He didn't have a first round grade though.
All right. So you took that. I'm gonna take Pop 2. I'm gonna take The Weeknd After Hours.
That's a good pick. You might just made up heavy with that one. That one did have a first round grade.
Good pick.
Lock down 2 genres. See
Good
if we can
pick.
crawl back in other areas of the draft.
Chance is back on the board. First pick.
I'm back on the
That was
board. I'm the
shocker.
first pick. You was second, brother. It's
No,
your
yeah,
pick.
it's you.
Oh yeah,
Snake.
that is how Snake Draft goes. My bad.
3,
Okay,
2, 1.
this is my favorite
Oh.
of the last
What we
5
got?
years. It didn't. This is why it's all about quality. It didn't do like the numbers, but if you ever listen to this album, like,
Nah,
niggas
I
will
know
never
it.
listen to
Fuck.
this album.
Go
say,
ahead,
like,
brother. Just say who it is,
thank
brother.
you
We
for-
already know, brother.
Thank you, because this pod was a big on this project. Lil Sim.
Here
Sometimes
we
I might
go.
be
I knew
introvert.
it. It was. I'm
Oh,
looking
no,
at it on
that's
my
great.
board, and I'm like,
It was on
that's
my
who it had
board.
to be.
It was on my
It was
board.
on my board, man. It did have that. I guess this would be the second round. It did have a second round grade for me. Nah, I mean, come on, yeah, that's a great pick.
It's a
I
great
think
project.
for those who know respected platforms, um, they know. If you know,
I
you
mean, I
know.
didn't think we were taking numbers into this at all. I wasn't thinking sales and shit.
Yeah, if we were taking
That's what I was
numbers, it
saying.
probably wouldn't have got picked. But since we're doing just quality, I'll put that album next to just about anything.
Quality, and I'll say I saw hella clips of the live show, which looked great. Like I'll throw some live show validity or like kind of like value in there, you know. Live show
I gotta see
matters, I'll
Sims
say.
live.
Yeah, facts.
She's still on my list, one of the few artists on my list.
She doesn't come to the US often. I mean, I don't think she tours super frequently, but it's always tough with the UK artists. Anyway, Chance, that's a good 2 picks. Chance, you up? I'm surprised no J. Cole off of Taj's board. To be his favorite artist. That's all I'm saying.
Crazy
Damn,
shot.
I'm in a tough spot because let me see. All right, so Taj just went. Little Sims, I might be introvert, says a SOS. So he's got what he thinks is the best R&B
He's got the women
and hip hop
powerhouse.
album, the women powerhouse.
Shaq and
right,
Kobe.
to start it off. He's covered all his bases. You went the McGee alternative route, and you went, kind of pop superstar weekend. I'm trying to see where do I go from here, knowing what y'all have on y'all teams, brother. And just like this is tough. Been some good music, but I got back-to-back picks.
Yeah.
No need to put too much pressure on myself. I feel like Playboy Cardi, Whole Lotta Red, the most, probably the most impactful album, at the very least in hip hop in the last 5 years. So I'm gonna have to go. I have to go impactful worldwide, bro. WizKid, Made in Lagos. Like, I don't know if that was coming.
That's a good
I
one.
respect
That's
this guy.
I had to
think
cover
about
my
it.
bases. Like,
I thought that was going to be a steal for me. I respect that.
nah, we remember
We
what
remember.
Tim's, the
It's
Magic,
hilarious. We believe.
The Magic-
North remembers.
the Magic Tim's and WizKid made on I'm
Essence.
blanking on the name of the song.
Essence.
On
Essence.
Essence, bro. For like 2 summers. Fuck the summer, for 2 years. They
Shout
was
out to
going
the Jim that
haywire.
Unheard was the first platform to really push Essence. Then it ran into the ground, but
No, still love that song though. Essence is another one of those wedding songs where like, yes, classic of our generation for sure. So shout out WizKid with Made in Lagos. So I'm feeling pretty good. 2 picks in. Where do I go from here?
Niggas doing a documentary, a vlog.
Where do I go from
nigga
here?
stopped and talk to the audience.
B-roll.
Man. Woo! It's a tough one, fellas. I'm gonna have to go. R&B women. We need some representation on here, bruh. Raven Lene, Hypnos. Please come to the stage. We have a jersey and a hat for you. Welcome to the label. So, with my first 3 picks, Cardi, Raven Lene, WizKid. Listen, brother, like, yes, this is great for me. I'm feeling really good. I'm sniping. Draft steals. So, enough of me, though. Where you at, Taj Money? Second pick
Those
in
are
the
2
third
great
round.
back-to-backs. I'll applaud the competition where applause is due. That WizKid one, I really was banking on that being like my last pick, or like they forgot about this one. But
You thought you was going to get that at the end?
I did. I feel like the majority of people have forgot how great that project was. But okay,
Yes.
there's one project I'll say that is a steal that I'm not really afraid of Chance taking. I'm afraid of Vance taking it. I don't know if I want to reach. No, I'm not going to reach. I'm gonna stick to my heart.
I know who it is.
Shout out this one. this is another one of those I feel like is slept on like classics. I think because she was fat at the time. Niggas just
Yo,
fat
come
shame.
on, bro.
I'm serious. Niggas just fat shame so they didn't listen to how great the album was. I think if she was skinny or like her normal size, people would have gave her the proper appreciation. But that's y'all lost. I don't really care. Georgia Smith, Lost and Found, 2023.
That's a good
I
pick.
still run this album like it never really left the rotation. It's been in the rotation now for a year and a half, and it still hits. So it's my third pick.
That's solid. That was the one you could have got off at the end.
I have to
Got
go
to
with my
cover
heart.
some bases. These are two that have like my heart is speaking to. Niggas can, give their opinions. It's like these are the two projects where it's like it'll go in one ear and out the other if you kind of have anything different to say. I'm sorry. I'm not all ears with these. In terms of just rap and there's been all these talks about hip hop is dying and the labels are, what is it? Divesting? De-investing? What is the term?
Divesting.
Divesting, they're pulling all the budgets, cutting all the budgets, cutting the funds. Rap hasn't found too many stars. There's not anybody replacing the big three. And not to say this artist has replaced the big three, but I think he's definitely kind of stood out as kind of a leader. He might not be the leader everybody expected, but he's been prominent in these 2020s and especially in the last few years. I'm going to take V's Ganger with my third pick. I think it was really big for like rap. I feel like I just don't have to say too much about it. You either kind of know or you don't know like how that project went.
Go ahead.
So I feel like with a project like that, I don't have to say too much. It's either kind of like you know or you don't know. Like it was like a very outside heavy. If you were at the spots, you heard Not a Drill, you're in the whip with the homies, just haven't seen them in a while, you're home for the summer, playing Not a Drill with the windows down, sunroof off. Like we haven't had kind of like a moment or like a little project like that in a while. So I got to give Visas credit. Also, regions are important in rap. Put that region on, kind of came out as like the lead guy, kind of Game of Thrones scene over there. Didn't know who was going to take the throne, but V's kind of emerged. So that's that pick. Third pick. For my fourth pick, I have to kind of compete with the kind of wine bar picks that you guys have.
You already got McGee, bro.
He's not getting played at the wine bars. He's getting played in Silver Lake. Maybe the Silver Lake wine bars. But you got you have WizKid. They're playing those at the wine bars. Showing you the different Italian wines, the different French ones. All that. And then Taj, what's your wine bar? I can't even remember your roster right now.
I got SZA, SOS, Little Sims, Simbi.
Nigga, you have no Sims and SZA. That's wine bar heavy, so I have to match the vibes. The wine bars have been a big part of outside. Everybody's been on there. Get Ready With Me, kind of chill shit. Even the basketball players are making highlight tapes to the R&B music now. I'm gonna have to go with Cleo Soul, Rose in the Dark.
Solid.
All right. Shout out to fans. I was in the draft room. Like Justin Jefferson was still on the board. Just waiting.
All right, bro.
Yeah, actually, it was between like if you took this project, I was gonna take Ganger, but you didn't. So I actually like this project more than Ganger. But
I knew it was.
Cult classics, just underground. Chance got his off with Whole Lotta Red. I think this is, I don't know, man. The conversations can be had. I know Whole Lotta Red came first, but Ken Carson, The Great Chaos.
That's insane. I wasn't expecting
I sold so much Ken Carson stock and then bought it all back with A Great Chaos. That album got played for a year straight. Just listen to the start. I don't really have to, similar to Vance with V's Ganger. Like I don't have to say either you get it or you don't. Just press play. If you don't hear it, then all right. But when you hear it, that's all you want to hear for a while.
As much as I do agree, there was a time, and obviously, like we're all like mid-20s on this podcast. Like if we were all 17, 18, I'm sure the opinions would be way different. in a better way. I think the project stood like that, and the live performance obviously matches it. But I will say, unfortunately, this also bolsters chances a whole lot of red pick, does it not?
That was his
Man.
first pick. This is my fourth pick.
I'm just saying in terms of like it bolsters like the influence point. Like I can't deny it. You named it.
I agree. Whole Lot of Red is the most influential rap album, arguably album in general, of the last 5 years. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree with that.
I'm not mad at the
It was
pick.
just funny that Chance made the pick.
That is funny. And I'm not mad at it. That's a solid pick. It wasn't on my board though.
Yeah, it wasn't on my board, but
Nice.
So this is your fourth and fifth
listen,
pick.
man, the one that is on my board, I was looking at two others because I knew I was gonna make this pick at some point, but I got back to back, so it don't matter. But man, I was looking at the AI Youngboy 2, and then I fell to my knees when I found out it was 2019, brother.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
about to say.
I fell to my knees.
That would have been number one on my board.
Bro tried to get it off.
Yeah, couldn't get that AI Youngboy 2 off, and then before that, we had I was looking at that K Tronada Bubba, also a
Same.
2019 release,
Yeah.
but that K Tronada Bubba special. But since I can't go there, I thought y'all might get here, but just snuck in 2020, really like one of the best albums to come out of the pandemic, bro. Can y'all guess who it's gonna be?
2020, Gonna Wanna.
You smoking? Mac Miller Circles, bro.
Okay.
I don't know if this is on y'all board, but I think it just adds just more balance to my label and what we're building over here, the program we're building. Whole Lot of Red, Cult Classic Hype. You got Raven Lene Hypnos, like R&B vibes. WizKid. Nothing to be said there. And then you come in with this Mac Miller Circles, bro, like well-rounded project. So was any of y'all had them on y'all board, bro? I love that
I
project.
did not.
I didn't have Mac Miller Circles, no.
Okay.
I had swimming, but
So-
then swimming was obviously 2018.
I could have got him. I could have got him in undrafted free agency, but okay. Now with that out the way, my last pick. Where do I go here? I think I go. Let's round it out, man. Knights. Ooh.
We just had a moment.
Nah, I can't do this one because I don't think y'all gonna pick it anyway. I'm not gonna do that one. But he'll be my honorable mention,
You're
my
running
sixth
for
man off the
president.
bench.
Just pick what you feel.
I gotta go. All right. I gotta go. I'm gonna go Don Tolly, Life of a Don. I'm gonna go Life of a Don and end it off. I feel like just round it out. I could have went elsewhere. I could have did another play, but I think Life of the Don just adds some more fun back to the label. Still just saying true to our mission though. True to the type of players we want. So fits in well. Versatile players. Like people could run the 1 through the 5. I think he fits that mode. And then y'all had him on y'all board.
I did not.
I did not. I think the album has probably some of the highest highs of a project the last 5 years, but as like a full project, I don't think it went too. I think it was like a 8 for sure, like an 8, but I don't think it went too crazy.
Yeah, it was good. It was solid.
All right, my last pick. Well, yeah, my last pick. Then we'll recap everybody's rosters after. Are you done, Vance? Yeah,
I have
we'll
one
recap
more. I
everybody's-
have one more.
Okay, bet. We'll recap everybody's rosters after Vance's. My last pick, let's see. I got my R&B SZA SOS. Very happy about that. Sims, got that. Georgia Smith, that was my personal pick. Ken Carson, The Great Chaos. That was my young nigga pick. All right. Do I have to make it dusty? I got to give some bars. Sims is straight bars, but I need the dusty bars, the scaring the holes bars. And I got a few on here that could do that. I don't think many people remember this one, but because he's dropped so many projects since then, I kind of wish he didn't. But when this came out, it was like special. Just like these are some of the best bars in a minute.
I can't believe I
Boldy
was...
James, The Price of Tea in China. just special bars, kicked off a run to where Bodie James is now dropping an album every month. But
Respect.
what resparked Bodie's career was this project right here. Just insane bars, Alchemist production, insane features throughout the project. Just great stuff.
Got him signed to Griselda. I mean, that project is incredible. Probably still is like my favorite total album of like that genre of rap. Would you call it like the dusty rap? Like that Price of Tea in China is special. So that's a great pick. I'm a little bit on the fence for my last two picks. I have some pop with After Hours. I have McGee. I have The Alternative. I have some rap with V's. I have some R&B with Cleo Soul. I don't know if I want to stay in the UK. I mean, honestly, both things in between are from the UK. I don't know if I want to go the pop route or if I want to go more of the rap route. But in terms of what my heart is telling me, I'm going to go with the rap side. So got to keep it over there across the pond. I'm going to go with J Hus, Big Conspiracy. That's my fifth project.
Ooh,
You've got,
I was expecting something else.
Great projects. You got Triumph. I mean, it's just all-time J Hus project. I mean, he dropped one in 2023 or 2024 that was super solid. 2023. But I don't know if just the level of hype and where it took J Hus. I don't know if that kind of jump was as big for this last rollout, whereas like for the first one, it was like just crazy. He was doing crazy shows. The songs were being played everywhere and just gave you a lot of different flavors, which I feel like is hard to do for some of the emerging UK acts. So yeah, that's where we ended off. J Hus, Big Conspiracy.
Podcast over, dog.